Welcome to edupediaworld.com. You're watching the videos on construction. So in this video we'll discuss some of the questions related to the constructions. So we have done so far the concepts we have done in the previous videos. So these questions are very important from the exam point of view. So you have to watch this video very carefully. So let's discuss the question number one of this video. Now the question says that we need to construct the angles of the following measurements, let's say 30 degree, 22.5 degree and 15 degree. So before doing the construction, let's discuss the very important point related to the angles, related to the construction of angles. The point is like how to check whether we can draw an angle with compass. So how we can check it? Now let's say we have 30 degree angle. Now if this angle is divisible by 15, then we can draw this angle by compass. Right? Now let's say we have an angle, let's say 24 degree. Now if we divide this by 15, we cannot get an exact answer, or answer as a whole number or integer or whatever we can say, right? Or any terminating decimal number, let's say. So for this angle, let's say 24 degree, we cannot not use compass. So which is very important point, you have to keep in mind always while constructing an angle. Okay, now let's say how we can draw 30 degree angle. Now let's say first we have a line like this, right? So from this line, now we need to draw the basic angles first. So the basic first angle is 60 degree angle. So let's draw it. So what we need to do is we need to open a compass of any arc. So let's say it is a pointed end and this is a pencil. So we need to open the compass. Then with an arc we need to draw an arc like this, and with the same arc over here, keeping this as a center, let's say this is A, we need to draw an arc. So we need not to change the length of an arc, the compass. Then what we need to do is we need to draw a line passing through this arc. So this becomes a 60 degree angle. Now we need to draw 30 degree. So 30 is half of 60. So this means we need to bisect 60 degree angle. So again we need to bisect this 60 degree angle. So how we can bisect? We need to open a compass point for this arc, let's say AB arc. We need to open compass and measure from this point to this point. We need to open more than half of AB. So let's say we open and measure till over here. Then keeping A as center, we mark one arc over here. Then keeping B as center, we mark one point over here. Then we draw one more line passing through this line like this. So this becomes the 30 degree angle. So this is a 30 degree angle. So this is how we can draw 30 degree angle, right? So now we need to draw 22.5 degree. So 22.5 and degree can be written as 45 by 2. So which means we need to bisect 45 degree, right? So again what we need to do is we need to draw a line like this first. Then now 45 degree is not a basic angle, is not a standard angle. So let's say if we times it by 2, it comes out to be 90. So 90 is a basic and standard angle. So this means first we need to draw a 90 degree angle. Again we need to open a compass like this, measure an arc, keeping this as center. So let's say this is O. We draw an arc like this, and let's say this is a point A. Then from point A, first we draw 60-degree arc. Then this point as 60-degree arc, we draw another arc which is 120-degree an arc, right? So for 90-degree angle, we need to bisect 120 and 60. Why? Because when we add 120 and 60, it comes out to be 180, and if we divide it by 2, it comes out to be 90 degrees. So we need to bisect 120 and 60. So again, we need to open and compass of this length arc, right? So from this point we mark one arc like this, and from this point we mark another arc like this, and then we draw a line passing through this. So this becomes a 90-degree angle, right? So this is 90-degree angle. Now we need to bisect 90-degree because 45 is half of 90. Again, we need to open arc of this length from this point to this point. So keeping A as center, then we mark one point, and then from this point we mark another point like this. So let's say this becomes a point of intersection now, right? So again, we need to pass a line from this point, right? So this is 45-degree now. Now we need to bisect again 45-degree, right? So which is 22.5 degree. So this means we need to bisect 45. So again we open from this point to this point compass and arc. Then again we mark one point like this from this point, and another point from this. So this becomes a point of intersection. So again we pass a line from this like this. So this angle now becomes a 22.5 degree. So this is how we can draw 22.5 degree, right? Now we need to draw 15-degree angle. Again, it is divisible by 15, so we can draw with a compass. Again, we need to follow the same steps. First, we need to draw a line like this. Then again, keeping this as center, we draw an arc like this, and let's say this is point A. Now we need to draw a basic angle. So let's say from this point we draw 60-degree angle, right? Now, and we pass a line passing through this. So let's say this is 60-degree angle. Now 15-degree, if we times it by 2, it comes out to be 30, which is not a standard angle. Again, if we times it by 30 by 2, it's comes out to be 60, so which is standard angle. So this means first we need to bisect 60-degree. So first we need to bisect 60-degree angle. So again we open the compass of this length arc. We mark one point over here, then following this point we mark another point over here. Then using a line we pass to this point of intersection, right? Now again this is 30-degree angle. Now we need to bisect this part, so we need to open a compass of this length arc. So keeping this as a point, we mark point like this, and keeping again this as a point, we mark line like this. Then using line tool again, we need to pass like this. So this becomes a 15-degree angle. So this is how we can draw the 15-degree angle. So this is how we can use some of the basic angles to draw further angles according to our need. So however, the angle should be divisible by 15, then only we can draw with a compass only. So let's move on to the next question, question number 2. Now the question number 2 says that we need to construct an equilateral triangle given its side, and we need to justify the construction. So let's see how we can do this question, and it's a very important question from the exam point of view, so you have to watch this part of the video very carefully, right? So for this we need to use side. So for this, let's say we draw a line now. So let's say we have a line like this, right? Let's say this is A and B, and let's say now the let the length of AB is 10 centimeter, right? Now in an equilateral triangle, the length of all the sides are equal, right? So this means this should be 10, this should be 10, this should be 10, right? So then again from this point, what we need to do is we need to open a compass like this. Let's say this is a pointed end and this is a pencil part. We need to open a compass, and using a scale we need to measure it by 10 centimeter. So we need to open a compass of length 10 centimeter. Then keeping A as point, we need to mark point of 10 centimeter over here. Again, keeping B as a point, we need to mark another point of 10 centimeter over here. Then we need to join these points like this. So let's say if we join like this, then and let's say we join like this. So this is a one point. Then we need to join from this point to this point. So this is another point. So let's say this is point C. So this is an equilateral triangle. Now we need to justify the construction. Now in this equilateral triangle, all the sides are equal. Let's say all the sides are equal, and in a triangle we know that if the all side angles opposite to equal sides are always equal, so this means all the angles should be equal. Let's say this is x, and this is x. Now, and or as we know, sum of angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So this means x plus x is 180 degree. So this becomes out to be 3x equals to 180 degree. So x is 60 degree. So this means that each angle is 60 degree now, right? So in equilateral triangle, all the angles are 60 degree, or we can say like that, if in a triangle each and every angle is 60 degree, then it's an equilateral triangle. So this justifies our construction that if we draw the triangle like this, we can get an equilateral triangle. So let's discuss the next question, question number 3. Question number 3 says that we need to construct the following angles and verify by measuring them by protractor, right? So means we need to draw these three angles. So let's say how we can draw this angle. So first we need to draw 75 degree. Now, so again this is not a standard angle, so we need to times it by 2. So let's say it comes out to be 150, right? Again, this is not a standard angle. Now if we times it by 2, it will come out to be 300, so which is out of 180, so which is not possible, right? So what we need to do is, in this case is, we need to split this angle into two standard angles. So let's say if we can write 90 plus 60, so which comes out to be 150. So this means we need to bisect the angle between 90 and 60. This is how we can find, how we can draw the angles. So let's do it now. Again, we draw a line like this. Then keeping this as center, we draw an arc, and this as center, we draw a 60 degree angle, right? So let's say we pass a line like this. Then we need to draw 90 degree. So again, keeping this as arc and this as point and this as length of an arc, we draw 120 angle. Then we need to bisect 120 and 60 to get first 90 degree angle, right? So we draw one arc like this from this point, and from this point we draw another arc, and we need to join these points. So let's say we get an angle like this. So let's say this is 90 degree now. Now we need to bisect 90 degree angle and 60 degree angle, right? So this means we need to bisect this part. So what we need to do is we need to open compass of this length arc, right? So then keeping this as point, we draw one arc like this, and this as point, we draw another arc like this. then we join a line like this, so we get an 75-degree angle. So this is 75-degree angle. So this is how we can draw 75-degree angle. Now what we need to do is we need to draw 105-degree angle. So what we need to do is, again, it times it by 2, so which comes out to be 210. Again, we need to split this angle. So how we can split? If you can think properly, we can split it into part of 120 and 90, because 120 and 90 comes out to be 210. So we need to first draw 120, 90, then we need to bisect. So let's see how we can do this now. Again, we need to draw a line like this, then keeping this as part, we need to draw an arc like this. From here we draw 60-degree angle. From here we need to draw 120 angle. Then we need to draw 90-degree angle. So let's say we draw a line first for 60-degree like this, then keeping this as point, we draw one point over here measuring this much arc of length. Then from one point here we draw like this, then this becomes the 90-degree angle, right? So this is, let's say, 90-degree angle, right? Now we need to bisect 90 and 120. So we need to measure this much arc of length. So from this point we mark one point over here, from this point we mark one point over here. Then using this line, we draw a line passing through this, right? And we get 105 angle. So this angle is 105-degree, right? Now, so let's see how we can draw 135-degree. So 135, if we times it by 2, so it comes out to be, let's say what it comes out to be 10 270, right? So how we can split it? If we can write it into 180 plus 90. Why? Because 180 plus 90, it comes out to be 270, right? So we need to bisect 180 and 90. So let's say how we can do this. Again, we need to draw a line like this, then keeping this as center, we draw an arc like this. Again, this as point, first is 60-degree, then comes out to be 120-degree, then 180-degree, right? Now we need to bisect 180 and 90. This means first we need to draw 90-degree angle, so we need to open the arc of this much length, then keeping this as point, we draw an arc like this, then this much point, arc like this, right? So then we need to pass a point from here like this. So this is 90-degree. Then we need to bisect 90 and 180. So we need to open measure of this much arc of length, right? So from here point we mark one point like this, and from this point we mark one point like this. Then we need to join these lengths, right? So this comes out to be 135-degree. So this is how we can draw 135-degree angle. So this is how we can use some of the basic concepts of construction of angles to draw various further angles that are used in construction. So thank you once again for watching this video on edupediaworld.com. Keep watching further videos. Have a nice day.